Hello there, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. If you enjoy my readings, please be sure to like and subscribe, as well as leave me a comment and let me know if this reading resonates with you. Alright, so this week what we're going to do is we have a Patreon page that is in the link description below. And if you'd like to enter to win a free tarot deck, please go to my Patreon page and subscribe, like and comment, and you will be entered to win. Alright, so let me just grab that card that just jumped out of the deck there on the floor now. Okay. Alright. So, we have the Four of Blades. Okay, and we have the King of Goblets reversed. Alright, and we're going to pull one more card. I'm going to split the deck, and then pull a card for your final card. Ooh, the Ace of Bones. That looks creepy, right? I'm really digging that. Alright, so the first card, now what we're going to do this week is we're going to do a different spread. Last week we did the apple pie spread. And if you missed it, be sure to go check it out. It was pretty good. And this week we're going to do Lucifer's Cage. So this tarot spread is all about the notorious prison that held some of the most powerful supernatural beings in existence, including Lucifer. The tarot spread is designed to show you what's caging you. In other words, what is holding you back from reaching your potential. This spread will show you how to work through those obstacles in your everyday life. So the Cage is your first card, the Four of Swords, and this is what's holding you back. So let's take a look and see what we can do to break free. Okay, Four of Blades, here we go. This one's upright, so it says, the Four of Blades suggests that it's time for some hard-earned rest and relaxation. You're coming out of a difficult period in your life, and it's time to take a break and allow yourself to process your recent events. So I have to agree with the cards. If you have been going through a rough time, allow yourself a chance to rest. Definitely. It can be to your detriment if you do not take care of yourself. Alright? And for the seal, which is, it says, just as Lucifer's cage is locked using 66 seals that need to be broken in order to open the cage, the tarot card reveals an action that needs to be taken in order for you to overcome these obstacles. And it's represented by the Cage card. The King of Goblets. Alright, so the King of Goblets. If you decide to buy this deck, do it right away because it's a limited edition. I might throw a link in the description below. I do have an affiliate channel, so if you do click on it, it will get me some money in my pocket. And I would definitely appreciate it. Okay, so upright. Nope, I'm sorry, it's reversed. The King of Goblets. Hold on, I went to the wrong one. King of Goblets is reversed. Okay, so the King of Goblets reversed represents someone who's prone to unpredictable emotional outbursts. Okay, so this is the alpha vampire who creates an enormous lasting legacy of vampires who he considers his children and cares for them deeply. Alright, so this is the King of Vampires, and this one comes into pretty close to the end of the series. So if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, it says, he can be manipulative and he knows how to exploit others' compassion for personal gain. If you've been dealing with someone prone to this sort of volatility, this tarot card cautions you to be wary of them. Take what they say with a grain of salt and keep your guard up. I don't know if I would take what they say with a grain of salt if they're acting like they might accidentally, if they're having emotional outbursts, you better be careful what you say, alright? Okay, because no matter what they do, they're going to try to blame you for it. Alright, so Ace of Bones. I'm really digging this one. This one is the one that is going to help you to break the seal. So this tarot card represents what will happen when you take the action revealed by the seal card and free yourself from your own personal cage. The Ace of Bones. Alright, so the Ace of Bones is upright, and it says that it represents inspired spark of a new creative undertaking. This card is a sign to follow your passions and go all in while pursuing whatever inspires you. So what's holding you back is not following your self-interests, okay? So now I'm not encouraging you to be a narcissist, that's for sure. But I do know that having been brought up in a home where my mother was working 3 jobs, a lot of times you don't really think about what you need to do because you're too busy doing what has to be done. And I feel like that's what everybody gets caught up in, what has to be done, and instead of thinking about what they need to do. Alright, so instead of thinking about everybody else and what you need to do to make everybody else happy, why don't you think about what you need to do to become a long-term success, alright? Alright, Ace of Bones. So we're going to pull a Hermetic card from our Hermetic deck, and this is just a really good deck that is based on the Hermetic laws and principles, and I absolutely love it because it's got a lot of good vibing. It's all about vibes. And it's just good. I like it. Alright, so I'm going to split it. Ooh, transmutation. Alright, improve, purify, perfect, expand your mind, ultimately your life. Alright, so this kind of goes back to the Four of Blades, telling you to take care of yourself. And this one too said to take care of yourself. So it seems to me like someone has been hanging out with a bunch of emotional vampires who are just draining them of everything that is good and positive in life. So if that's the case, which I hope it's not, I hope that nobody's going through that. But if it is, then highly recommend that you do what you have to do, alright? So let's pull one of these manifestation cards because we're only at 8 minutes, and I usually at least try to make my videos 10 minutes. Typically I don't get out of my readings for 20 minutes, but this one only requires 3 cards. It's the spread. So we're going to go ahead and pull a manifestation card and see what is it that we need to be manifesting to overcome this. Whatever it is you've been doing is not good for your body. You need to rest. You need to cut some vampires out of your life. And sometimes that means literally, okay? It might leave you with some swords in your heart, like the 3 of Swords, right? In case you don't know what that means, it's heartache. Ace of Bones, we've got more do what you need to do for yourself. Alright, so spiritual manifesting. No, I'm sorry. Scripting for manifesting. Alright, so this is perfect for the supernatural deck because basically, God sits down and he's a writer on this particular TV show. He's a writer, and he will sit there and write the whole show, and it basically is writing out the future as he's writing it down. Well, that's the basic idea for manifesting, that if you want something bad enough, then before you go to bed at night, when you wake up in the morning, write down everything that you want to do, not in a way that says that you're never going to get it. Like, write it down like you already have it. So let's say that you're just tired of your old crappy job, or maybe you're unemployed and you're just tired of sitting on your couch getting fat, or whatever the situation. If you're tired of something and it's really, really slowing you down, then it says write down what you want and dress for success, and you will get it, okay? Just, you gotta have faith in yourself. Alright, so thank you so much, Cancer. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonates with you, and I hope... Gosh, I'm so tired, y'all. I haven't even done but a couple readings and I'm already ready to take a nap. So maybe this reading's just rubbing off on me, but I definitely took a very long hot bath before doing my readings, just so I could kind of like, just get out of that negative spirit before I do my readings, okay? So, I hope this resonates with you, and if you're struggling with emotional vampires who are draining you, sometimes you gotta cut those people off, and I have had to do it all my life, and it's no fun. I mean, it's especially difficult to cut off people that you've known for a long time, but if they're draining you, I'm epileptic, so I don't play around. But anywho, y'all come back and see me next week, and be sure to leave me a like, a comment, a subscribe. Look at this card that just fell. Alright, so if you haven't seen Supernatural, this is Metatron, and he is writing down. He took over as the scripter, so he's writing down what he's thinking and he is putting it into action. Okay, you need to do the same thing. And look, the Chariot card jumped out too. Alright, so the Chariot, that means that you're being pulled in two different directions. That means you have options. You have choices. What are you going to do? Do you need to get the heck out of Dodge? If you do, then do it, okay? Alright, so you have a wonderful night, and come back and see me next week, Cancer. Oh, and by the way, be sure to become a patron. Alright, you'll have a chance to be entered to win a free tarot deck. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to do this Illuminati tarot deck. Let me see. I really love the art on this, and I just ordered a new one because it didn't come with a book, and I thought it would. So we're going to give it up to whoever might want it. Alright, so if you are interested in this tarot Illuminati, it's got beautiful imagery on it, and it's definitely a good deck to learn on because it has so much visual stimulation that, it will really help you to remember those cards. And they're very similar to the original Rider-Waite deck, so it won't be that hard to decipher, alright? Unlike this deck. Some of my decks are extremely hard to remember the original by looking at these. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I hope that everything goes well for you. I have quite a few Cancer friends, and I love you all. Please be sure to like, subscribe, comment, become a patron, and come back and see me next week. By the way, we have experienced quite a bit of leakage in our roof. Oh my goodness. So I need all the support I can get here, people. Give me some likes, give me some comments. We need a new roof. Thank you. Good night.